All right, just came back from the gym. A very light workout, but somehow after going up like three flights of stairs, yeah, my heart rate skyrocketed to 146 beats per minute. Don't know why, but of course we'll see what doc says. Likely from all this happening and causing anxiety, I think, but we'll see. I'm no doctor. But anyway, I wanted to make another episode, same day, to talk about tactics they use at the gym. Now, when I first started going to the gym, it was, ghost town. It was just nobody there. And I would try different times of the day. And I also have, what do you call them? I also have video of that I'm going to share. It was just, nobody there. And of course today, and through this, throughout the subsequent days, blew through my hat off. That's funny. Wind blew my hat off. Subsequent times of the day, yeah, so what they'll do is once they have your stations down to see which stations you favor most, they'll just start crowding those stations, right? And they'll have people there at every station. I have a few photos and videos of who some of those agents are. It's, the younger agents. They're the ones that go to the gyms, right? The ones that go to the gym. Anyway, some of them I always see there. And then I'm like, hey, I say, what's up? It's nothing. Let them do what they do, right? And so one thing they'll do is after they crowd your station and there's my ice cream truck today for the noise thing, and in front of me is the visual thing, right, that I'm talking about. So we got noise and visual. So they're going heavy today with the noise, probably because I've ticked them off, which I have the tendency to do. Tick off law enforcement because I know my rights, and they don't like that one bit because I'm a black guy who knows his rights, and I let them know I know my rights. Like, I don't shove it in their face, but since this started, I know my rights. Anyway, that's mind control for you. They switched up my flow. So I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about with the gym. So one thing they'll do is they'll crowd your station and they'll start doing exercises in the corner of your eye that mimic, things doing this, right? And they'll do it over and over and over again. And one thing they'll do is they'll wear, very bright colors to catch your eye in the corner. And what that does is it increases the sensitivity, like this orange light right here. It's the same thing, right? It increases your sensitivity to orange, and the bluish white lights increases your sensitivity to bluish white. So all this is to increase your sensitivity to, the different. Ooh, dang, this is a nice truck. Look at it. It increases your sensitivity to the different things, right? So for instance, this truck driving down, I'm sure once it gets close, it'll like step on the gas or something to make noise. Now this increases the sensitivity of the tires, right? Tire noise, dragging, so that if there's a car telling me, I can't hear it. That's what that does. And you mix in the white car. Oop, I didn't catch it. Anyway, a white sedan, Nissan Altima went that way. Anyway, you mix it the white car. That was supposed to get a stimulus and response from me, but the response was that I think it's a nice truck. I'm not scared of it or anything. So it kind of backfired on them, but whatever. So, gym. They'll do a lot of exercises like the arm lifts with the weights. Like they'll stand right there in the corner of your eye and do the arm lifts, right? Because I frequent a lot of it's the gym. They can do whatever they want, anywhere they want, right? So they'll do a lot of arm lifts. and then they'll crowd you where they'll have like just people standing around on their phones doing nothing, like one in front, one behind, one to your left and one to your right. So I'm gonna turn around right here. And yeah, that's one thing I noticed they don't do is like when you're on the bench, they don't really have much to crowd you on the bench with. But what they'll do is they'll watch you on the bench and they'll get your timing down to see when you're likely to finish your set. And then they'll have people crowd you and like making movements as you're finishing your set and you're sitting up. That's when they'll have people move about, right, to try to like catch you off guard, right, to try to elevate your heart rate, get that cortisol thing going, keep that cortisol thing up. As we've seen, they had to throw one of the quote-unquote enforcers because my cortisol levels are really low right now since I just got back from the gym. And that's what they do. Every time I get back from the gym, they throw like something really off or something that I've had a visual reaction to in the past, and they'll throw it, right? So this time they threw this truck or Jeep with big tires as well, right? And they didn't step on the gas like I would expect them to. Jersey license plate. So that's really all I had for us today. Was the gym thing that they'll do is the same thing out here but at the gym. So today they crowded, but they were wearing a lot of white, and a lot of the agents, law enforcement, I'll say, like Tampa PD, they'll wear like these light blue colors, like sky blue colors, and I mean they all wear it, so you can't so they know that it's them. You can't be like, oh no, he's not law enforcement, because the dude is wearing the same color as this other square haircut guy on the corner. So it's a very interesting spy life that I'm living right now, courtesy of your taxpayer dollars, right? So that's really it, and that's what I had for you. That's enough for now.